is this the best daily that you can get? Let's skip the British accent and let's go to it. We have the new Range Rover SV with us, and it's a stunning looking car. It's finished in this Constellation blue. You have these very nice gills here with a very subtle SV logo, very subtle. I love that we don't have any trim around the windows. It's all very minimalistic. These taillights, they're really great. And the cool thing about the SV is we have this ceramic piece here that just highlights the car. But other than that, you can't really see. It's just a regular Range Rover. I mean, regular. It's still a Range Rover and it drives really cool. So let's get on the road. So as you can see from the outside, it's quite a subtle Range Rover because it's really in the fine details here that we're talking about with the SV. What we have is we only have like the small little hints with the badges on the outside, but on the inside, it's just luxury, the ultimate luxury you can really ask for. It's stunning how great the cabin looks. We have leather everywhere, even like the full headliner is this really high quality leather. It's this maritime blue. It looks really good, to be honest. Honestly, when I saw the configuration and it was like the exterior is Constellation blue with maritime blue interior, I was like, blue with blue interior? Is that going to be good? But honestly, what a stunning car, and everything is so well finished. There's so many nice leathers, and the SV really pushes the envelope with the quality finish everywhere. We also have the full Meridian signature sound system, which is a 1600 watt. It's a 1600 watt sound system, and it consists of 35 different speakers. It's really amazing. Even the headrests, we have 4 individual speakers, and inside every wheel we have these small microphones here. And what these do is they'll record the sound and they'll give noise cancellation within the cabin. So that means that whatever we do inside, it's so silent, and you can really hear that. Like, there's nothing coming from the outside. If you lower the window, suddenly it becomes very noisy. Yes, the powertrain we have here is the P550e. And the P550e is essentially a hybrid powertrain. So we have up front a 3-liter petrol straight 6, which is really nice, to be honest. And then supporting that, we have a 38 kilowatt hour battery, of which 31 kilowatt hours is usable. And we have an electric motor in the front and in the back. So driving around in electric mode, it's really nice, because if you push it, it's more than enough, basically, for most of the stuff you're going to use it. It's actually surprisingly quick just on the EV, where a lot of hybrids, they lack a little bit of power. Here, you don't have that. And if you do think, I'm lacking a bit of power, you switch on the ICE and you're getting 0 to 100 kilometers in 5 seconds, which is plenty enough for a boat like this. I'm really sold on the Range Rover. I was before, but in the SV trim, it's a stonking good car. And it also has to do with how well it rides. It floats like it's a carpet. It's really amazing. So in the latest Range Rover, we lose the anti-roll bars. And what that means for your driving comfort is every corner of the wheel is hydraulically controlled. So there's no anti-roll bars holding the whole car together. It's a really smooth finish, and each wheel can individually be dampened. And that's why it doesn't roll as much. And especially when you're driving a little bit more vigorously, Range Rover quotes that you can put up to 1.1 Gs on the lateral acceleration on all season tires. So it really works very well. It's a super nice ride. I mean, this is really a really cool car. What it does very well as well is just being inside it and being in the back, because we can put the front seat all the way forward, and then we have a really nice and open back side. You can lay down a little bit, the seats, they recline a little bit. and just, it's, to be honest, it's the perfect daily. This car can tow super well. Something I haven't mentioned yet is the really good rear wheel steering this car has. You can have up to 7.3 degrees of rear wheel steering, which means you get a turning radius of only 11 meters. If you don't know, that's nothing. We've had the G-Class, and in some tight situations, the G-Class was a little bit on the uncomfortable side, to be honest. And here you're just like, what? It's like magic. Rear wheel steering on a big car, it really works really nicely, and I love it. It just, the way you get around stuff, it's like magic. Everything works so nicely in this car. And as well with any Range Rover, we have all of our off-road trick. It's not just a posh looking thing that can parade around, even though 99% of its life, this is what it'll do, just parade around and be comfortable. Yeah, massage you on the way, because it has a massage on all 4 seats. All 4 seats are also heated and cooled. If you're sitting in the middle seat in the back, you're out of luck. But this is what this car is for. And going back to the off-road settings, yeah, we have all the different terrain response modes. We have grass, snow, mud, sand, rocks. And then also we have the weight sensing function, and this is something I think is really cool. If you put the car up onto off-road 2 setting, then the air suspension, it lifts up, you can really feel it pushing up, and we have the weight sensing. So if you're driving through a river, you creep up to 10 kilometers an hour, and then the sensors inside the mirrors, they activate, and you can drive through 90 centimeters of water. I honestly, I don't know anyone who would want to do that in a car of, a car of this price tag. But you can do it, and it's still something I really admire Range Rover for, because there's a lot of luxury SUVs on the market these days, and whenever you're going off-road, it doesn't really work that well, to be honest. But here, yeah, Range Rover have really stuck to what they believe in, and as we have it right now here, we have some minor off-road, so it's just like unpaved, but yeah, it's a really good car. And honestly, the thing that really surprised me is how comfortable it is with this new air suspension. It's such a big breakaway from what it used to be. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it turns really sharply. I mean, we're here, and then we can just pull the wheel around. In normal cars, you would have to do this in 3 times, and here we can just run in circles all day. And yeah, you can look and you can actually see the rear wheel poking out. It's such a cool thing. But as I was saying, for me, it's the comfort from this car. It's unseen. It's unheard of. I don't think you can get a lot of better cars than this. The only thing that really grinds my gears, and honestly, I don't get why Land Rover has done this, because apparently Jaguar Land Rover has said that this infotainment system is like an award-winning infotainment system. But honestly, what the hell have they done here? We have the big screen from multiple Land Rover products here these days, but the thing that really grinds my gears is we used to have buttons here, and we used to have the climate controls here. Now we don't anymore. If we want to switch to another driving mode, then we have to push this and we have to go through that. If you want to have the climate controls, we have to push through here, we have to push heated seats here. If we want to change the volume, you have to push here, then move it up and down. And yeah, if you want to go to the seats and put massage on, so you push it once, push it twice, we push the seats, and then we are at massage. And it's like, it's way too much. It's way too much having to push all kinds of different buttons. And I honestly don't get what Range Rover was thinking. It was a really nice, really clean look, and now it just looks too plain, and there's nothing for the rest of the car to do. So I do hope in the next model year of this car, they'll come to their senses and they'll realize that they screwed up on this part, and they really have to go back to putting the beautiful buttons in, essentially as well, because in the SV, and this is maybe the next point I can talk about, is with the SV we have something that's very unique to all the others, is that we have this ceramic on all different parts of the vehicle. So here as well, all these white parts, they are ceramic, so they're not just plastic. And what's really nice is they're always colder than the surrounding air, so they're really nice surfaces to touch. And these are the things you're going for in a luxury car. This car as well, it has the Serenity interior, which means it has the dual tone interior. So front is blue, the rear is this beige creme looking interior. Stunning looking. I really love the way this car looks. And with the ceramic in the back, there's still manual controls or physical controls for the climate controls, and they're also in this beautiful ceramic surrounding. So why don't we have these here? I honestly really don't get what Range Rover was thinking with this. It's a really big step down, but other than that, I don't think you can get anything better for this price tag. Speaking about the price tag, with the SV, it does come with a big price tag. And with the SV, you can also go as far as you want with customization. So we have hundreds of material choices we can pick out. We have hundreds of different exterior colors we can choose. You can really go nuts. This car, as it stands, is 238,000 euros, which is a lot because the base Range Rover starts at 150,000 euros. But honestly, I think if you're going to the SV, then you don't really care about spending 200 or 300,000 euros on a car. The SV is really for a different kind of customer who really wants to customize their car and have a really unique product. And I think for most people, they're perfect with an HSE or an autobiography, truthfully. It's a really good car, and yeah, you don't really need that much more. With the SV, it brings it up to the next level, and then you can still go for a long wheelbase as well, because this is still the short wheelbase. And then you have the 20 centimeters in the back. I think you have everything in a car. Electric range is like 80 kilometers. It's really great. It's a pricey thing, but as said, I think the people who are spending money on an SV, they don't really care that much about how much it costs. It's basically like the classiest alternative SUV to an S-Class. But I would pick this over an S-Class. That's all I have to say really about the SV. It's a really good looking car. It's a really good driving car. There's not too much roll, but it still has the characteristic feeling of an SUV. But everything is so nice and so well refined. The only thing is less touchscreen and have more physical buttons back again. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, hit subscribe. Let's discuss some things in the comments, and looking forward to seeing you in the next review. All right, see you guys. Bye bye.